Hi, thanks for joining me. In this case study, we'll be discussing permanent residency card renewal with H&C arguments, or with humanitarian and compassionate arguments, and a little bit about spousal. So I had a client named Ahmed who came to me with two specific matters. One was very important, well, they're both important, but one was more urgent, which was the PR with H&C, and another one that he just wanted some general inquiries for a future possible spousal sponsorship. So let's focus on the most immediate entry for the client. What this was is that he has his entire family in Canada, so he's PR, his father is here, siblings are all here. But the mother obviously had a PR card as well, but due to some personal reasons decided to go back home, and home was India. And while she was there, her PR card expired and she was not able to enter. So his main question was, should my father sponsor her under a spousal now that the PR card has expired? And the correct answer here is no. Because when you do a spousal sponsorship, what do you get? You get another PR card. And so you might be able to prove the genuineness in a spousal sponsorship, but one of the main questions the officer is going to ask is, well, we've already given your mother a PR, we've already given your wife a PR, why should we give you another PR? A permanent resident is exactly that. You're basically telling immigration that this is your permanent residence. This is your home, not India, not overseas, but this. And so to apply for another permanent document doesn't really make sense. The only time that makes sense is if immigration somehow took that PR away from you. Then your argument can be that I had full intentions of being permanent in Canada, but for XYZ reason, immigration took it away, but my interest never went away. So in that situation, that may have been a better option for spousal. In this particular case, because the client herself voluntarily went and her PR card expired, we suggested permanent residency card renewal with humanitarian and compassionate arguments. And this is key. Remember, your status is still permanent. It's not that her status was taken away, it's that her card expired. It's like your driver's license expiring. So that card, think of it as a travel document. When your card expires, in order for you to hop on a plane, you need a valid card to enter the Canadian borders. So with an Indian passport and an expired PR card, the flights will say we can't allow you entry. They need a valid card. So how do you overcome this? It's with a PR card renewal with H&C arguments. We needed to make H&C arguments as to why she left Canada in the first place. And the reason she left was for an emergency. She had an emergency that she had to deal with. It was personal, and that emergency took longer than she had originally anticipated. And in that time, her card expired. So she didn't meet the residency, her card expired, and now her entire family is in Canada and she's stuck overseas. PR with H&Cs at the firm, we have a very high success rate, but with one little caveat. The processing times are quite extensive. So if you're going to do this type of application, you must be patient. You're looking at about 12 to 18 months of processing. But I don't suggest that you give up your card, because remember, one other alternative would have been, I rescind my PR, I give it up, and let my spouse sponsor me. But remember, if you do that, again, the question in that officer's mind is, I already gave you a PR card. Why should I give you another one? How do you prove to me that this time this is your home? And so you're going to be stuck with that particular question. It is better to file the PR with H&C, wait the 12 to 18 months, hopefully obtain the new card, and then join your family. Now, in that time, we did suggest her to obtain a US visa, which she did. She entered the US and entered Canada because it's a land crossing with an expired PR card. If you're in the situation where you're stuck outside with an expired PR card, and it doesn't matter how long ago that card expired, please do give me a call. We're here to help. Thank you, and until next time.